Fun. Fun. Nothing? Nothing? Fun. Fun. Fun.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed in the last week. Holy crap, the channel is like slowly growing a little bit faster than it was before. Thank you so much if you've subscribed to my channel. Hope you enjoy the content. Today is just a basic vlog. We're just gonna chill today. Probably the same thing tomorrow. I'm working on a really important video for me, but it's a new channel trailer. But since I've made quite a few videos, I'll use a lot of content from that. I'm gonna try and give a better explanation of everything Emmett has going on and stuff like that. And I have some old videos actually that I'm gonna use from way back, like old Snapchat videos from like when he first came home and stuff like that. So that's the plan. And I don't know if that's gonna be posted Sunday or Monday, but it's gonna take a lot. So just bear with me on that one. So I figured, since we're just chilling inside today, might as well go over what I actually do in Emmett's new stander here to basically just make sure that he's in it correctly and not sliding around, because when he first got it and I first made the adjustments to it, here on the back side, hold on, let me turn him a little bit, see if I can do this with the camera in my hand so you can see it in the light. So the back side here, these little side pads were too far out on both sides, and he actually started to slouch down, and this hip got pushed over. Yeah, he was just like sliding that way. His hip was sliding that way, so his upper body was going this way. He looked like a tangled mess. So I had to fix that. And like I said before, this piece was on stay. This piece was like, basically, these were way down. Actually, no, these were way up. These were up near they'd be up near his sides. And then that, Emmett, relax, up higher. Then that was a whole lot lower, basically like near his knees, maybe even his ankles. It was that low. And he doesn't need that, because that is for when he gets a lot taller. Because as you can see, these pads alone are plenty. Plus with the waist straps, yeah, he's good to go. So I just, while he's in the stander for his 45 minutes twice a day, I basically just make sure he's not slouching, he's not falling to one side. He looks good, don't mind the bald spot. He lays a little bit too much, is what it is, right? But yeah, make sure he's just in there straight. How's that taste? How's that taste? You're not supposed to eat that. Yeah, play with this. Or how about this? Something that makes sound and has buttons. If you're interested, I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, something that we like to do. These aren't perfect. They do come loose, because after all, it's just these little twist on nuts. They can come loose, so you gotta keep an eye on them. And yeah, we're gonna do this for 45 minutes, and then it's time for food. We will catch you after a while.
His face is kind of breaking out. I think hydrocortisone cream will fix it, but I think he's teething a little bit more. He's got some molars coming in. I think they're bothering him. Yeah, he done pooped his way out of the stander before the time was up, so either he's getting real smart and figuring things out, or he's teething really bad, which I think he's teething really bad. Am I recording video? This is usually how excited he gets after he's done in the stander. Oh my goodness. Yeah! Down. We'll catch you in the kitchen when we do food. I'll give you a little update on how he's doing with food and what's changed with that.
So if you're new here, thank you again for subscribing, because there's been a ton of new subscribers in the past week. But since there's so many new people on the channel now, I figured I haven't given an update on how Emmett's feeding goes and like what issues he has with taking food by mouth. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna go over that. What I go through regularly with Emmett and how I try to feed him and what has changed in the past couple months since I started the YouTube channel. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Should probably get food. All right. Okay, so I've tried a few different things, like homemade purees, obviously like these things that are not the best. To be honest, I've made like quite a few homemade purees. There's a lot of videos on the channel of the ones that I've made. And he loves the fruit ones, the ones that have a ton of fruit in them, but they go bad really fast, and he just doesn't take as much as he takes when I do these. And I know they're not the best things to do, but when it comes to getting him to take more by mouth, which right now he takes mainly everything through a G-tube in his belly. I'm gonna do whatever he takes the most of. So as of right now, that's these purees that you just buy at like Walmart or, I mean, any store really. Any store that has kid food. These purees he does the best with and he takes the most. I actually do measure these out, and typically per feed, I would say he's probably taking like, I'm gonna say it's pouch size, probably like a quarter of the pouch. If it's a really good day and I take my time and we stretch out the feeding over like 30 minutes, he might take half of the entire pouch. But when I do these, I just empty like half the pouch into just a little cup. Yeah, that's what we do and that's how we practice. And I actually do microwave the purees just to warm them up a little bit. He likes them a little bit warmer, but he'll do room temperature. But cold, he hates cold food. He hates cold in general. He hates being cold, he hates cold water, he hates to touch cold things. Not a fan of the cold. So before I get started, I'll just let you know, it's about half the pouch in here. Nothing crazy, pretty loose. He'll do a little bit thicker, but as of right now, it's just getting him to take as much by mouth as possible, because obviously taking your food through a hole in your belly is not natural, and we would like to get rid of that at some point. So we want to get him to take as much food as possible. But as of right now, to all the people who have been on my channel for a while, he's not, I'd say he's made little improvements, but not a lot. But he does the best when he's in the best mood, and that's when I like to feed him, is when he's in his best mood, because then he'll enjoy it. And if I can just make this if I can just make it a pleasant experience and a good time, then that kind of helps him enjoy it and not think of it as another task or like a chore throughout the day. If he can enjoy it, that's what I want, because that means that moving forward, he's going to enjoy doing it. And that's the whole goal here, is to, majority of us like to eat. I mean, I love eating. Most people I know, when it comes to food that you like to eat it. I would like to get him to that point, and then once he gets to that point where he's really liking food, just hammer down on it to try and get rid of this G-tube and get him more towards a normal eating routine. And yeah, that's just the goal. But yeah, we're gonna carry on with this food. I'll leave the camera recording. That's gonna do it for this video. Just a quick update. And yeah, since there's so many new people on the channel, if y'all have any suggestions for videos or anything that you want to know about Emmett, leave them in the comments. I'll reply to anybody who drops a comment. And if you have suggestions for future videos, or you want to know anything about Emmett specifically that I can address in a video, drop in the comments and I'll make a video on it. Tomorrow's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be another vlog. Well, actually, Emmett has plans with his mother, so I will not be recording very much tomorrow. I'm gonna be editing the new channel trailer, which I'm looking forward to making, because I got all kinds of good content for that. I'm gonna leave camera recording and we're gonna take as much of this food as possible. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one. Oh, and real quick, anybody who's been on the channel for a while, I showed you this button a while back. You press it,
more please,
and it says more please. You can program it. I can link these in the description if anybody's interested. It's like a cause and effect thing. He presses it, and that means I'll give him more food. This has actually been making him upset on every bite, so I have got rid of it. I'm not using it anymore. Just FYI to the friends and family that have been watching that know about not using that anymore. For those of you who have recently tuned into my YouTube channel, Emmett has a very bad gag reflex and spit up problem. So that is why it is so difficult for him to take food by mouth, is because of this gag reflex and his spit up problem. Things that touch his mouth or his tongue or the roof of his mouth typically cause a gag, so we have to feed him in a way only for him, because if we feed him like a normal kid, you know, spoonfuls of stuff, it's just too much and he'll gag and spit up. And a lot of times he'll spit up his entire feed. So yeah, he's a very special boy, has a lot going on, and the feeding thing is a big issue that we got to work through and just practice with, and that's what we're doing on a regular basis. But thought I should address to the new people who have not seen that or seen me talk about that before. Very bad gag reflex, very bad spit up problem.